Hi guys, okay, welcome back. So today we're going to do lentejas, which is lentils, with meat, just fried steak, regular fried steak, rice, and a little salad, onions, lemon, and tomato, salt, and pepper. I hope you guys like it. So again, we're gonna go back to the sofrito that we did last week. And remember I had mentioned that there was a cilantro leaf looking like, so I found it in the market. I was so excited when I found it. I was like, I so gotta get it for you guys. So basically I use the regular cilantro and I use the leaf cilantro. Again, I don't know where it's from. I don't even know the name of it, but it is delicious. It gives it an extra flavor. Okay, so same thing. We have green peppers. I use half a green pepper, red peppers, half a red pepper, and I did wash my hands. Onions. I used an entire onion because they're pretty small. It was a little smaller than this, so I use an entire onion. Okay, guys? I woke up in the mood to like listen to really loud music today, so I hope you guys can hear me because I really don't want to put the volume down. Sorry. So, onions. I'm sorry, garlic. Garlic. Now, lentils are rich in fiber and rich with proteins. If you're a type of person that loves to work out, lentils is the thing for you. It also fills you, so you really don't need too much rice. I mean, I have to do rice because my boys are half Ecuadorians and there's not a meal that they cannot eat without rice, so I have to make rice. All right, going back to this, which is green peppers, red peppers, onions, garlic, cilantro. I put the entire bunch. Like I said, it gives it a really good flavor. And whenever you have leftover cilantro, guys, I told you guys before, save it. Because you could even use it to season the meat that I had there. But since I had no extra cilantro, I didn't season it. I just wanted to season it so it could have some flavor. How I seasoned it was just with adobo and black peppers. That's it. Because remember, I have too much going on. I just wanted my meat to be very no mucho condimentos. I don't know how to say that in English. Sofrito, creamy. Remember, you don't want it too liquidy. We're gonna top it off with some adobo. But what I wanted to tell you guys earlier was for the lentils, I usually use bacon. Gives it really nice flavor. But if you don't have bacon, you could put jamon, goya, a little bit of powder of that. It's really good. We're gonna lower that a little bit. It's 3 strips of bacon. Okay, you're gonna let that heat up a bit. It's gonna release its fats. And once you have that nicely released, then we're gonna throw the sofrito in there with some adobo and some sazon. Okay? In the meantime, my meat is right here. Guys, all I did was pretty much season it, like I said, with black pepper and adobo. If you want, put a little bit of this. It gives it a really nice color. And it's, like I said, I wanted it very simple because I have a lot going on with the lentils. I also did a little bit of rice. All right, guys. So there goes the bacon. This bacon doesn't have too much fat because he's not letting it go. Okay, so there goes the sofrito. It looks yummy.
John, the folks around here just don't understand your method of celebrating.
You know, you really embarrassed the kids this time.
I know that. When I feel the spirit of
Now, another thing that I love throwing in,
That's not how God made them.
other than adobo and sazon, don't ask me why, but this is when when they taught me how to do lentils, they put the green banana. I don't know why, but they put it. So that's how it's gonna look. Like I said, we're going to throw some sazon, we're gonna throw some adobo, and we're gonna put some of this in there. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna chop it up a little bit. I'm just gonna use half. I don't need the entire thing. I'm just gonna use half. Okay. Yummy. Okay, so that's a sofrito. That's the sazon. That's the bacon. Remember? Adobo. And plátanos. That's called plátanos for us. I don't know how to say it in English. Half of it. Lentejas. Now, I love soaking them because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like waiting for it to get soft. So yeah, I washed them. Okay, guys. I soak them a day before if you can. If you cannot, don't worry, guys. It's not a big deal. But it is really good to soak them at least a good few hours, so that way you don't have to wait so long for it to cook. Okay? And believe me, it's gonna cook much faster. Let's put some water in here. Cover a little bit, not some. There you go. Move it a little bit. Remember, guys, I told you I don't measure. You are going to learn with me that you do not need to measure. Just you want to make sure it covers it because it's gonna boil. You want it to boil. And once those lentejas are nice and soft, remember, these were the hard lentejas. That's why I like soaking them, because I really don't have patience for it to like. Let me just lower it a little bit. I don't want you guys to like. That's good. That fire, that, and I would say a good maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. We're gonna come back and check on it. If it needs more water, we're gonna put more water. Again, no measuring. Okay. We'll taste it then. If it needs a little bit more adobo, we throw some adobo. Oh, look at that. And then we'll just see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm gonna prep for the salad, so that way you guys, when you see that it's getting a little dry, just move it around. As long as it's not sticking to the bottom, you will be fine. That looks really good, and it smells delicious. Okay, and when it's drying, just pour a little bit of water. So at this time, you're looking to see that 1, it's not drying. 2, your lentils are literally cooking. I love squeezing them. You can do that. You can squeeze them. Mash them against the little pot. I don't know why I like doing that. I really don't. When I was younger, my father used to blend my beans. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Let's taste it, guys. I always recommend that, so that way you could taste your flavoring, your salt. If you're missing something. It's really yummy. It needs a little bit of salt, so I'm gonna put a little bit of adobo. Now this adobo has comino. Okay, guys, so I just want to do a little recap. For the lentils, I used, as you can see, a little bit, I want to say half a bag. Maybe a little bit less than half a bag, a quarter of a bag. And I did it with the sofrito, bacon. I remember we heated up the bacon, We had the lentils soaking separately. Like I said, it all depends how much time you have ahead that you could plan to do this. I mean, I plan to do it because I saw bacon in my refrigerator. I was like, okay, we gotta do lentils. So instantly there, I started soaking my lentils, which was yesterday. I have done it where I did it like an hour before I started cooking. I started soaking my lentils. If you don't have that time, don't worry. It's just that you're just gonna cook it a little longer. That's not an issue. The lentils, it takes its time, as you guys can see. You know, it's just a matter of stirring it. Don't let it dry. Always pour a little bit of water. Always tasting it, making sure that it's not losing its flavor, because you remember you're pouring water. That's why I like making the sofrito, because it has all the flavors and it's rich in flavor. So you have the sofrito, you have the adobo, you have the bacon, and then we also put the plátano. So all of that boiling for a good hour, you're gonna have a delicious lentils. Okay, let's see. I did the rice, and now what I want to do, as you got the steak right here. There goes a little salad we made earlier, little bit of rice, and the